everybody. So thank you so much for coming to the Spark presentation at the next conference. I am humbled by the fact that you chose to be there. This is the follow-up video of the 5 mobility exercises that we went over. So thank you to those of you who asked for a follow-up. I want to make sure to give credit where it is due, and these come from the Institute of Motion. They have an application that is phenomenal, going through lots of mobility stuff. There's a whole office wellness section in there that you could do. So if you have interest in that, feel free to look it up or talk to me about it. Once again, the company's name is Institute of Motion. We've used them here at UF and partnered with them for continuing education. I've used them a lot personally as well, and they produce wonderful things. So the 5 mobilizers. In the ideal setting, maybe you would kick your shoes off, take jewelry, sweater, jacket off, but I want to make this as authentic as possible. So even if you're in your work attire, clearly in an office, you know that you can do these. The first exercise that we have is a wall alternating overhead reach. Longer name than it is a description. You're just going to stand, feet parallel right under hips, facing the wall, hands at shoulder height. Lean forward as you lift one arm up, and then switch to the other side. So nothing fancy there. I would suggest doing it for about a minute. The next exercise is a step forward and bend to extend. So again, these exercises are going to have names that are lengthy and descript. Just follow along. Step 1 foot forward, reach down, kind of roll those arms in, and then stand back up nice and tall. Again, stepping forward, let those arms curl in, and then as you stand back up, roll those shoulders down the back so you're nice and tall, and the shoulder blades come down the back again. So super easy, go at your own pace. If you've been seated for a while, you might move a little bit more slowly at first, and that's a-okay. All right. Third of 5 exercises is going to be a step back with an overhead reach. So you're gonna alternate feet stepping back, then lifting up nice and tall. Feel free to go ahead and look up as you reach. It's just alternating one foot back, then the other foot back. Super easy. The 4th exercise is going to be a side squat. So all we're going to do is have a nice wide stance with the legs. Squat it over to one side. Come on back up. Squat it over to the other side. Come on back up. And you can play around with the distance with the feet. You can go further with the feet apart, or you can bring them in more narrow. See what feels best for you in that moment. And then the last exercise is an in and out squat. So all we're doing is kind of stepping forward, squatting here, stepping all the way back, squatting here. I'm pretending that my left foot that I'm standing on is facing the 12 o'clock at a clock. And then I'm basically turning my right foot at about 90 degrees. It doesn't have to be a full 90 degrees. And kind of pivoting across. So I'm at 12 o'clock turning it up, and I'm at 6 o'clock turning it out. And then we repeat that on the other side too. And then just adding a squat in those positions. So that's going to be really good because it gets the hips to move on top of the femurs or those leg bones. So it should really make the hips and especially that upper body, as you saw a lot of the arm movements, feel good. So that's it. Super simple. Keep moving. Happy 2020.